What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Hey Wesley from AConnectionTV.com and A Connection TV here on YouTube. The two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections and spot out differences. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with you right now is for the love of Big Brother. I love Big Brother. And I'm feeling like this particular season is going to be OGs versus the new Gs. That's what I'm feeling. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And I did get the live feeds free trial. I'm gonna delete it after a month because I can't sit there and watch them all day. I really can't. A lot of you can and a lot of you are, which is great because I'm getting to see the little clips that are flowing on my Twitter, A Connection TV, and flowing on YouTube, A Connection TV, and I'm loving the clips, okay? But I have some highlights and I have some takeaways of what's happened. If you don't want to know who was nominated or whatever the case may be, then definitely this is not the video for you. But I want to talk about some of the things that I've seen on the live feeds thus far. And again, I'm an avid supporter of BB, period. But before I get into that, definitely, if this is your first time finding me, I don't know why I've been on YouTube for a very long time. I need you to subscribe to all my social media. A Connection TV on Instagram and Twitter. And also, I want you guys to help support my miniature Netflix. My online streaming network is called AConnectionTV.com, aka WatchACTV.com, where I direct, write, produce, edit, upload original scripted content. It's me and a small team, and we've created a miniature Netflix. Check out this clip and let me know what you think.
I can't believe I'm here with you both. I've read so much about you in the news over the years.
Oh, good things, I hope.
No, not at all. How's your son doing?
Look, we're not here to talk about my son, but he's graduating soon. So that's how my son is doing.
Meow. Kitty has claws, I see.
And a gun. So don't fuck with me, Junior.
Okay. Mrs. Del Colombo, how are things going with your husband?
Fine.
He isn't still in hiding, is he?
Yeah, I can't do this.
Alexa, play Miami by Will Smith.
Once again, definitely go and subscribe to WatchACTV.com. That would be so appreciated. Highlight number one. Bayleigh and Davonne have had a conversation and they've cleared the air, so to speak. And what I mean by that is when Swaggy had got booted off of Big Brother, Davonne was there for Swaggy throughout the whole time when Bayleigh was still in the house. And Swaggy and Davonne had gotten close and, you know, got this bond or whatever because they have this experience with Big Brother. And now they have this experience with the challenge. But, you know, Davonne was there for Swaggy. And apparently Swaggy told Bayleigh about this when Bayleigh came home. And I guess Bayleigh tried to reach out to Davonne. But at the time that she tried to reach out to Davonne, Davonne was not reachable or non-responsive or whatever the case may be. And for whatever reason, it was never cleared as to why. And then they get into the Big Brother house and they have the moment to talk about it. And it was a beautiful moment to watch because they were able to clear the air. Davonne acknowledged that she could have handled the communication with Bayleigh a bit better, but at the time that she was going through something and she did not want to come across any which way. She also told Bayleigh not to take it personal. And, you know, Davonne got emotional behind it because she felt that Bayleigh being a black woman and her being a black woman, that there should definitely be that black girl magic factor. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I don't understand why a lot of people don't get that. When you're a marginalized group, an oppressed group living in a world trying to make ends meet, trying to do your thing, trying to live and breathe like you have the right to live and breathe, you realize that you have that automatic innate connection with a fellow person that looks and breathes and acknowledges your experiences the way that you do. You know what I'm saying? They're just like you. They're black, just like you. So automatically you're like, we need to stick together. You know what I'm saying? And especially when you're dealing with TV and entertainment where we're so nitpicked and stereotype casted, you know, to be in these types of shows. We have 16 freaking people on BB22 and there's only 3 blacks. I will never understand that. You know, somebody was trying to tell me, you know, hey, well, they don't really have a lot to choose from. That's one, and that's their fault. 2, and the people that they have left to choose from didn't really want to be a part of it, or probably didn't want to be a part of it. Like Swaggy didn't want to go on Big Brother 22 because he wanted to work on his day trading and keep money flowing in and all of that. Completely understand that, but damn, it's just so clear as day, you know? And, you know, when last season you had all of the minorities in Camp Comeback looking like freaking outcasts, it was just anyways, so I'm always very sensitive to that and always wanting our black people to be ride or die for each other because we're already an oppressed group. And that's how I'm always going to feel. I'd rather us be together than apart. And so, you know, when the ladies came on and I saw like their first interaction with each other was kind of like, they kind of like went different ways when they were hugging everybody else. And then after they hugged each other, Bayleigh just swatted her hand and I don't know what was that all about. And so I was a bit nervous, but when I was actually able to see this clip of them talking and hashing it out, and then Davonne getting emotional and apologizing because Davonne said that she reached out to people and people didn't reach back out to her when she first did it, that she understood and she felt bad. All issues were squashed. I'm loving it. Then I saw another highlight clip of Bayleigh and Davonne coming together saying that this needs to be a Black Girl Magic moment, but they can't make it known in the show and they have to play the game. Bayleigh was saying that her mission is to get Davonne to the finish line. And I just, it was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful freaking moment to watch, and I was in awe and I was in love with it, okay? All the while as I'm watching this, wondering what Cody's gonna do, because I saw that Paulie had tweeted that he's ecstatic at the fact that Cody, Bayleigh, and Davonne, and apparently Janelle are all in the house, and apparently he knows them all and wants them all to be Ace Boon Coons. Now, I don't know if this conversation was had prior to Cody getting in the house or prior to any one of them getting in the house, but hopefully in my brain at this point as I'm watching the live feed, I'm hoping that Cody does not do what I remember always happening and putting the minorities and the noms. And I'm happy to say, I won't ruin it for you if you've not. Matter of fact, get your ass off the video right now because I'm about to talk about it real quick. You're still here? Okay. Cody does not put the minorities in the first nominations, and I'm ecstatic about that. I am living for that because I do not want to see Bayleigh and Davonne go home so easily. I don't want to see them go home, period. But they have to get better with these freaking they have to get better with these comps. They have to get better with these comps. They both have challenge history and experience. They have to get better with these comps and get in a position of power. Period. If they don't, they're out. I just know this. If they don't, they're out. Anyways, I'm glad that they're not nominated. I just can't say that enough. Another highlight. What was another highlight for the live feeds that I've seen? The actual nominations being K&K. And I'm okay with that. I don't really know them. They're from the past seasons or whatever. But, you know, I feel like, I really feel like if, well, I don't know if Cody should ruffle feathers that much, but I think Memphis and Ian should definitely be the first 2 to go. They're powerful players. A lot of the OGs that have come back are powerful players, but I think Memphis and Ian should definitely be the first to go. If I'm wanting to win this game and wanting to stay in long, that would be my move. You know what I'm saying? And it would be like the new Gs versus the OGs. That's just how I feel. I think the next person that should go is Curly Q. I'm not really a fan of his. I'm just not. But him and Bayleigh have, you know, buried the hatchet, so it is what it is. I don't know. I'm curious to see how they're going to package this particular season, how different it's going to be, how conniving and sneaky these people are going to be. You have a lot of honest players in this game, like Davonne, Bayleigh, Cody, from what I remember, Nicole from last season. Some very honest players in this game. David is an honest player, from what I remember. And so it's very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how this game is played with the OGs and the new Gs. But anyways, leave your comments below. Let me know what your highlights were or are from the live feeds. I don't religiously watch the live feeds, and I'm going to get rid of it after the free trial month. But I'm liking the clips that I'm seeing thus far, and I'm ecstatic at the fact that we have this Black Girl Magic on air. Hopefully, David will get himself together with Davonne and Bayleigh. You know, Bayleigh's saying she has great rapport with David, but Davonne is saying that David avoids her. We don't know. Hopefully this is fleshed out in the episodes, because I'm curious as to what's really going on. Yes, I can watch the live feeds, but I'm not going to. Anyways, leave your comments below and let me know what you think of the highlights and who do you want to go home this week. Love you. Deuces.